Hi, juniors. I'm so glad to finally be talking to you. I wish that I could see you in person, but it looks like we're going to maybe be apart for a little bit longer, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I hope you're all healthy and taking care of yourself and those around you. With that said, let's talk a little bit about what's going to be happening in English 3 for Term 4. So, for our juniors, you are going to be participating in voluntary learning opportunities, which means it's not required for you to do anything that I post. I would strongly suggest that you do, just so you're not returning in the fall as a senior with some gaps in your learning or in having a huge gap of time since you've actually read something really challenging. So I really would suggest that you're getting on and looking at least what we're doing. Also, I can't grade you on anything. So just because I post an opportunity doesn't mean that I can put a grade in, though I can give you feedback. So I'll be sure to comment on anything that you're writing, reading, looking at, because I want to make sure that you know that I'm still here to support you. So how will this work in English 3 specifically? On Monday, I will post the week's assignments. And again, I should call them learning opportunities, but different activities that I think would be really good for you to participate in. You're going to find a lot of them really plain and simple are just reading and writing. So, for example, each week we'll have a reading log. I want you to read. I would love if you could read for 30 minutes a day or so. That's going to be something I'm going to ask for you to log. Writing. I have daily writing prompts that I'll put into a doc and ask you to look at and work on throughout the week. Again, that's something I'd love for you if you have some time to spend doing. This is kind of a really awesome, it sounds twisted to say, but it very much a great moment to be writing about what's happening in our history. This might be something that this journal experience that you're having might be something that you'll want to keep and use to talk about with your grandkids down the line. I mean, we're going through a really unprecedented historical moment. Every day I'll be available. I have office hours from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So if you want to meet with me or chat with me via Zoom, just to say hey, or even to talk about something that was in your reading or writing, all you need to do is send me an email and I'm happy to set that up. We can also just chat back and forth over email, but I promise to be totally available to you from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Very quick responses in that time. Of course, if you email me at 3 and say, hey, I've got a problem and I want to talk to you about this, totally available and we'll be able to hop on for you. But just send me an email in advance and I'll get on. So let's talk about this week. First day of class will be tomorrow. So when you log on tomorrow, you'll see the assignments for the week. Again, they're learning opportunities for the week. And I'm going to ask for you to do a couple things. First thing this week is you need to find a book. And I'm going to be talking about books throughout the week. But find that book and then we can really get rolling on getting into this reading log. There's going to be a survey that I'm going to ask you to take, which will help me understand your internet access, what your life is like with your job, etc. Complete some writing. So I'll have a different doc for writing. So each of these things will be in different docs. I hope that they'll be clearly labeled for you. I'm trying my best to make this clear, but if it doesn't make sense, please, please, please let me know. Lastly, there's a piece of reading I want you to do about medical research and whether we can really trust it or not, which is, I think, really important in this day and age when we're thinking about flattening the curve and understanding more about coronavirus. So with that said, I'm so excited that we're going to maybe be able to talk a little bit more back and forth. Please do not hesitate to contact me. And remember, this is voluntary, so it's not required. You do not have to log in, but I would highly recommend that you do. Take care of yourselves, and I hope that you are all well.